Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. All right, what's new? We've got nothing particularly interesting in the Soul Merchant. I got a couple events going on. Dungeon Divers, I am going to try. Dude, I messed up. I farmed a bunch of energy to start to pick up these points, only to realize that because I was thinking it was going to end like fairly soon, only to realize it ends tomorrow. And there's a Queen's Fury tournament starting, so I could have doubled up with that, but oh well. We will farm that. I'm going to farm probably the rest of this. I like to get these tournaments done just because I always find myself needing dust from Sand Devil, so we're going to spend some gems on energy and get that done. And we've got this champ training tournament here going on. I don't really plan on going for the soul, but it doesn't look like anyone else in my group is really pushing for it. So if there's an opportunity to try and snipe these masks, I won't complain. We'll see how it goes, though. Other than that, I think we just jump into the battles. How are we doing on the leaderboards? Rank 43 still. That's good. Got to get 60 points. Wait. LMB 2024. Did this person change their name? This was someone else yesterday, I think. Cool. Just taking a look through this. Damn, John 316 is still really high. I feel like some of these players must play on like opposite times to me because I just haven't been fighting them like hardly ever. Oh, damn, Baraka's account got to number 7. That's crazy. Oh, shit. And Bill passed Doc. When did that happen? Haven't been paying attention. It must have actually up by like 200 points. Must have been a while ago. 17,000 battles on Cartman's account. I haven't played Cartman in a while. All right. Let's jump into it. I guess I've kind of have only really been doing fights in the first reset of the day or after oops. All right then. The first reset after, like, you know, the daily reset. First, maybe reset isn't the right way. First window after the reset. Because I haven't been doing many fights. Like, I usually just do like 10 fights when I'm not, like, on days I don't stream, I just do like 10 fights these days. And then on days I stream, I usually do like up until they start costing 100 gems. But I don't know. We'll see. Part of me is a little bit tempted to start doing more fights, but I don't really have time. Very busy these days. Okay, this player runs Odin, Marius, Arnon, Hegemon, Hefrak, Arbiter, UDK. Okay. I should have read that first. I kind of wish I would have grabbed Marius. The biggest thing I'm worried about is if I go as a UDK pick, I'm just going to lock in Sulfurion right here. That way, if he picks a UDK, I can run an AoE nuker, and if he doesn't pick a UDK, I can run Mezamel. That's kind of how I'm feeling it. Glacea's, I don't know. I don't really feel like Glacea's that good of a counter to Warlord. Especially not in the current era where everyone's in Stone Skin. Because doesn't she freeze your team if you lock her out? Or has the potential to freeze? Let me read her passive again. Whenever an enemy tries to put either this champion skills or an ally skills, including place a free buff on that enemy, also 50 chance to 9 cooldown increase effect. Oh, it's just to the target. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to go with Mezamel. Then Armon's. Okay, so we're probably going to have to tank Arnorn. Oh, this will be a little bit of an interesting fight. I'm definitely going to have to get a little bit creative here. I think we can AoE. He'll nuke. Definitely don't want to waste our revive because we're going to need it after the nuke. But I think Kaja's going to tank him. That's what I thought. He should be locked out, so that should be game. If we don't end up using anyone interesting, I'm putting Kaja in the thumbnail just for that tank. Just for that tank right there. I love that. I love how much of a beefcake she can be. It's fights like that where, like, sometimes people will say things like, oh, you know, our bias is better, like, whatever, you don't need the revive. Shuzen's better, go first champion. And I'm like, I really don't want to not have a revive on both of my turn meter boosters. It's fights like that that are exactly why, you know what I mean? Literally everyone died but Kaja. Yeah. Alright, I should look this guy up before I lock this in, but that's okay. My notes say that I need to run Kaja plus Sulfurion. So we'll do that. I probably should have gone Xena. Huh. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. Okay. That played out like I wanted it to. I was like, if I ban Sify and he bans Kaja, then I'll probably be okay. But if the bans went the other way around, it could have been really problematic. It definitely sucks that we got polyed. I think the best play is to sheep the Marius. Oh, never mind. We're fine. Yeah, we'll just take out the Odin. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, nice. He weak hit. Never mind. He's enfeebled. I didn't want to counter, or I didn't want to trigger the counter attack. That's what I was super afraid of from the Evil Eye Mastery. Cool. I have Marius Marichka Arbiter listed for this player. I don't know if I just forgot to write down everything else they picked or what, where they left. I guess we'll see. I'm not a big fan of the strat that they're running. If they had something other than Marichka, maybe, but we should just be able to arm He-Man the Marius, Mezzo the Wukong, and then even if Crixia resets, what's she gonna do? Taking a long time. Maybe they're just being a dick. I don't know. Like, why are we running the timer out? What are we doing? People get so salty, man. So salty. I was kind of hope he wouldn't do that because I wanted to make sure I could kill him with the He-Man. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Oh, snap. It's crypto. All right. Do I want to ban the Hegemon? I think I do. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. This is going to be a little bit of a weird one now. Shoot. Yeah, he speed tuned it. Bummer. Yeah. Oh. Gee. I probably should have gone Xena instead of Volcanos. Oh, but he banned it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I guess I need to ban the Arbias. Oh man, now we got Doc? Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Shoot. What can I even do against Doc? I probably have to go Tormund. He's gonna use that fast Lazarius against me. I think my only shot is to try and get the Lazarius frozen. I might be able to ban the Lazarius. Probably not, though. He's probably going to go Hegemon. Oh, he didn't go Hegemon. Interesting. I'm going to try throwing Necrit. Marius has a hard time dealing with a lot of bolster. So this might not work at all. I don't even know if Necrit is going to protect Armons or oh, he protects Tormund. Shoot, that's the worst option. We didn't get the freeze there. There was a lot of potential to get a freeze right there, which would have helped. Yeah, nice. Damn. No. Oh, that sucks, dude. I thought we would do more than that. I guess I should have A2'd the Lazarius. Oh no, the Lazarius is under Veil. That was the problem. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's super, super tough. This player runs Marius, Georgian, Sify, Galathyr, Shuzen. I didn't realize Tormund had... I guess it makes sense, actually. Armand has relatively high HP. He's actually tanked the Marius. It's unfortunate that he got stunned. I wonder if... I'm just trying to think if there's, like, anything else I could have done. It's just wild how strong these, like, Lazariuses built in, full speed can still like one shot and lock out your team. So it's like so annoying. Obviously you need to be like an insane crack and have like full awakening and empowerment and the rest of it, but it's like Jesus. See how this... dude, how do I want to play this? Yeah. Oh, actually, I don't need to ban the Taurus. There's a few ways to play this. I figured that's what he was going to do. This is going to be a little bit frustrating, but the play to get a win here is to either let him Siffy boost. Actually, there's a shot Armons can just win the speed race. No, okay. So he's going to Siffy boost, potentially. He's being very cautious there. He knows about the supersonic. Are you kidding me, dude? Ugh, what? That's some bullshit right there, man. That is some fucking bullshit. 3%ed. There's no way that guy has like 600 resistance. Wasn't a lot of damage, though. I feel like my best shot still might be... Three losses in a row. That sucks. I probably should have just thought about that fight more and then run well, no, we lost that fight because I got 3%. What am I saying? Like, the strategy was fine. We just got screwed by bad RNG. Now we get the pleasure of bug abusers. That's fantastic. God, it's really hard to know what he's going to run. I'm just going to lock in Sulfurion, I guess. I'm worried about, like, Brassclad and UDK. I wish I had a leak up. Okay. I don't want to play this. It's an interesting ban. Yeah, it's not even running speed. I don't really know how we don't just die to Noel Res Freeze or Marius Nuke, to be honest. Yeah. You know what I needed to do? I needed to AoE with He-Man. God, I haven't lost this many times in a row in like probably 6 months. This is very frustrating. Okay, this guy's got Siegfried, Narcisse, Armand's Galathir, Siphi. Let's see how we're gonna play this. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. So we got to try and tank this, basically. There's a very good shot Supersonic can cut in and get us a... Oh, never mind. We just straight up win the speed race. Wow, dude. Your champions are so empowered. +2, 6-star. Everybody's jacked. How did we end up with... Let's see. How did we end up beating him in the speed race? That's wild. All right, we got double chests. Thought there's no way in hell we win that speed race. All right, this is my 123rd chest that we've recorded. Let's see, we got a 6-star epic zeal, 5-star epic zeal, 2 5-star legendary zeals, 5-star epic impulse, and a 5-star legendary impulse. Okay. No crit rate or crit damage. I don't really chaos or... I mean, I wouldn't chaos or epic zeal anyway. No, 5-star. No. It's 5-star? Yeah, no. This, I would chaos or if it quad. So we'll keep that. Damn, we have to win this battle to finish 50-50 today. Oh, man, I can't remember the last time I was down the win rate in the last battle. Brutal. Brutal. To be fair, we did fight several high-level players. I'm like... So what? I'm always unsure if I should open like Armand's Marius in these scenarios. It's not very often that they open with someone other than Armand's or Marius, but it's not unheard of. Honestly, Marius is great against everything except for like Tarichka. Yeah, can run Mezzo. I really have no idea what's coming up here. Warlord, Kymar. Yeah, okay. I feel like this is fairly straightforward. We just run Sulfurion and we ban his only 6-star intimidating presence. This is one of those fights where even if he gets a turn, it's going to be sketch because of my roster. We might as well just end this right here, right now. Sweet. All right, well, at least we finished 50-50. That was pretty rough. If I won this fight, you could maybe make an argument Tormund gets in the thumbnail, but actually this one wasn't even a real fight. They just dodged. But I think I want to give it to Kaja for that tanking of the Arnorn. That was pretty impressive. Other than that, we just used... Actually, we did throw Harima in. I made a thumbnail on Harima the other day, though. So it's not like we haven't given her MVP anytime recently, but it was pretty heavily those same 6 or same 7 that we always run, with just a couple of minor extensions. I need to work on well, I don't know. I wonder if I should improve Tormund's build. I feel like I get so much good gear for dwarves. Like I have so many dwarf stone skin accessories and everything like that. Every like merciless accessory, every stone skin accessory, it's always dwarves. Cool. Well, that's it. Oh wait, Kaja. No, we're gonna go over Kaja build. This is Kaja. 470 speed, 105,000 health, 5,000 defense. That's how we tank that Arnon right there. Very high effective health. I can't remember what it actually is. I think it's like 500,000 almost, which is nuts for being a champion that's this fast. She's been hyper carrying me in like Chimera as well recently. It's like one of the only pieces of content I use her for, but it's so nice that she can just like eat the Viper phase. Like a lot of my team will die, but she just powers through it basically, and she healed like that. Her A1 heal is actually super underrated as a self heal. It's 10% of this champion's max HP, but it's, I guess, well, it gets buffed by, so it's like 12%. I don't know. It does a lot to keep her alive in Chimera. What else? Oh yeah, her build is basically just as fast as possible. So she's in divine speed. She's in full quad gear. I guess we could go over all the gear. She has pretty much all the quad gear on my account. I think I have like 1 or 2 other pieces. This is probably the weakest piece actually, because it's only 25, which is as low as it can possibly get. But we got that. 29 there is good. 26, 27. This piece right here is like in strong contention for the best piece of my account. HP percent main stat with quad speed. Oh, so good. So good. I wish it had defense percent and like resistance on the substats. That would be even better, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. You get a good main stat and a quad speed, we're taking it. Like this, you know, I would love to get a quad speed and a main stat that's actually decent. Boots here is just defense. HP, defense, resistance are the main things. I don't mind having accuracy on her because it helps with the evil eye, but that's the only thing. Accessories, HP, defense, resistance, HP, and then this one helps a lot. Triple roll in protection means that we can run 5-piece protection and 2 speed sets. That's the fastest possible build in terms of set bonuses you can get. So this single banner is worth actually a ton of speed because it enables that. You can only do this if you have a good banner. So getting a triple roll speed banner is part of the reason why my Kaja is so fast. Relics. I don't have a relic for her yet. I think I did have a had a relic with speed on it. Oh, this one. Actually, what is... Actually, hold on. Let me double check this. This one might be new. This is probably better than the nuker one she had. How much speed does that grant? I should honestly... Wait, oops. We wanted to go to the relic index. Demonic effigy. 6 speed, yeah. I have the other one. This one, which is also 6 speed, but this one obviously is not as strong. Yeah, I need to rank this up, actually. For sure. That passive is not that bad either. 10% HP when an ally dies. Like, that's really nice for revivers. Actually, you know what? Let me put that on her right now. Why don't I have that? That's silly. That is very silly. I don't need to level it up before I can use it. I'm really hesitant to use any of these resources before I get the cat's gaze. How many of these? Yeah, I should. Yeah, I think I want to focus on cat's gaze first, and we're gonna get that literally in like a few hours probably. So I'm gonna wait to upgrade that relic. But yeah, I need to do that. I've been slacking. Yeah, we're 70 points away. I think I can get 70 from this Dungeon Divers. Is that right? Yeah, literally. Yeah, I'm like a couple hundred points away getting cat's gaze. Probably should have done that before this arena session, but is what it is. Masteries on Kaja. We'll show you those guys. This timely intervention. That's what I was just thinking about when it comes, or when I was thinking about that that relic as well. Like that combined with this gives her a fat turn meter boost when your allies die. Get that revive. She's pretty good as a like a lot of times. So if all your allies die, right, it usually means that the nuker just took a turn. And so she synergizes really well with this mastery, and probably really well with that relic is also because the nuker takes a turn, right? And your whole team dies. And then Kaja gets a big fat turn meter boost, goes immediately, and revives them all with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. That gives them very high probability of going before their nuker, the one who literally just took a turn, can go, because they probably have not got 50% turn meter before she went. But it's important that she goes first to minimize the number of ticks that are happening while your champions are dead, right? Because if one of their other supports goes first, that's a tick that's going to give that nuker a bunch of speed. And then another support goes first, that's another tick that's going to give that nuker a bunch of speed. So you really want to get that big fat turn meter boost so that she goes immediately, revives everyone with 50% HP, 50% turn meter, and that will give your allies a strong chance of being able to go before their nuker. So not to be slept on, that blessing. What else? Evil Eye is probably one that's a little weird, you think, because normally you don't build accuracy on this champion, but mine has enough. I didn't really try to build accuracy, but I did get that triple roll accuracy banner in protection set, and that's the only one I have. So I don't hate the accuracy, because honestly, Evil Eye is so clutch, especially on a really, really fast champion like this, because they'll do a revive, and she's so fast that even if they revive with 100% turn meter, she's probably going to go before them, unless she's like completely empty when the revive happens. And then she can push them back with this and allow your nukers to then go in front of them. It can be really helpful. Wisdom of Battle is huge for dealing with Siphi and everything, especially since she's also a cleanser. So being able to block debuffs off of like a Galathir stun and then cleansing your whole team, so helpful. And yeah, more of the same cycle of revenge also synergizes with this kind of stuff to give you that big fat turn meter boost. So yeah, and the rest of the stuff is just kind of like generic tanky masteries, you know. Obviously we do with the HP, the healing, it's not huge, but it helps with her A1. Turn meter boost, that kind of thing. Yep, there you go. That's it. I think that's all we need to talk about. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's decide what kind of gems we want. Bombs. Every time wearer is revived, increases all incoming damage by 10%. She rarely gets revived because she's the tankiest champion on the team. If she's dead, everyone's usually dead. Where deals 5% damage with full HP, whereas accuracy increased by 3 for each debuff. Turn meter decrease effects are 10% or less effective on the wearer. That's actually probably pretty good. I wonder how this stacks with her passive. Are there any other gemstones? I don't even know what gemstones all exist. Can I look at the gemstones? Hold on. Sorry, I know this is like a very long post... post-arena review. Those are the existing gemstones. Relic index? Gemstones. Here we go. Okay. 10% more damage to bosses. Ignore defense effects are 12% less effective. Oh, that would be great if we could get that. Every time wear revive, decrease all incoming damage by 10%. Every time wear kills an enemy, decreases or increases their damage. Gains an accuracy when attempting to place all those CCs. Gains an additional 30 res against enemies attempting to place stun, freeze, sleep, provoke fear, true fear, petrification, or sheep. This could actually be really good, especially against Torment. People don't really use Torment against me that much anymore, but that could be nice. 30 extra resistance. Obviously, bombs does nothing. I don't care about that. Bosses deal 5% less. That's not terrible. Wear ignores 5% of the target's resistance. No. Accuracy, no. 5% more damage, no. Defense increases by 1% each time they receive a critical hit. I mean, it's not garbage, but... yeah, I think ultimately we probably want either uncontrollable or what was it? Bulwark? Bolstered defense, yeah. Probably this if we can get it. This will probably be easier. Actually, hold on, sorry. More getting distracted. What do I need to do? Where do you get the mythical... okay, so you can get the mythical gems from top chest of Ultra Nightmare. That's a good point. Okay, I need to start. I mean, I always have been, but that's a... I was like kind of debating. I'm like, I wonder if it's worth it to chase... oh, these gemstone levels are kind of bad. I wonder if it's worth it to chase... the clash points more than the actual chests, but no, I don't think that's true. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I should try and... I need to, like... I need to up my clash damage over time. 3.2 bill. Or not my damage, but my points. I got a lot of work to do in my Chimera teams. That's the first one. That's the first time we could start getting the mythical gemstones. As you can tell, I've been slacking in terms of like figuring out all this relic and gemstone stuff. Just haven't had the time or motivation to get into it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and drop turn meter decrease effects are 10% or less effective against the wearer. That is kind of nice for the Kaja because her passive over here reduces turn meter effects by 50%. So that's going to reduce them by 60%. Obviously, that mostly comes into play against Armons. But there's a lot of champions that actually decrease turn meter. Galathier can decrease turn meter. Shuzen can decrease turn meter. Lazarius can decrease turn meter. There's a number of champions that do it. So it's good enough for now. Definitely we'll want one of those other ones. And then we need to decide what we want for... Sorry, what was the other slot we had there? Was it Diamond? So what do I have? Wearer's resistance increased by 30 until they take a turn. Resets each round. Okay. Wearer heals an ally with a skill. The heal is 10% more effective. Wearer's speed increases by 2 for each dead ally. Well, that seems very straightforward. Can't believe I hadn't done that yet. Actually, what other stats did I get for that? It's kind of wild. Yeah, we got 2,000 HP. As you can tell, I've clearly been slacking. Now I want to go check what the best gem would be for her in Diamond. Reduces incoming damage by 10% for each dead ally. That's very strong. 10% turn meter every time they revive an ally. Wow, that's actually kind of strong too. 5% chance to get an extra turn when healing an ally with an active skill. Oh, only an active skill. Okay. Third 25 accuracy who's not taking a turn yet. Whenever an ally is killed by an enemy, the wearer has 10% chance of decreasing the cooldowns of one of their skills. Okay. Increases the wearer's turn meter by 3% each time they place a debuff on an enemy. Oh, increases, sorry. Cannot increase the wearer's turn meter by more than 20% in a single turn. The wearer's default skill will ignore 10% of the target's resistance. Increase the wearer's speed by 5 for each enemy under an active stun for easily debuff placed by the wearer. Okay. Accuracy when removing debuffs in resistance. This is actually not terrible for dealing with Torment too. I guess we have this one and I didn't take it. I took the other one, but I don't fight enough Torments. I think I'll get more value out of the other thing. Every time the wearer receives healing from a skill, increase the wearer's max HP by 1%. Stacks up to 10%. That's not bad, because her A1 is going to heal her a lot. She basically only has her cleanse and her A1. So, especially in places like Chimera, she A1's a lot. Unless they die, right? But she doesn't use her revive unless an enemy is dead. So she kind of only has 2 skills that get spammed in PvE content or any content where people aren't dying. So that's nice. Oh my god. Allies revived by the wearer are additionally healed by 10% of the wearer's HP. Ooh. That would make her heal insane. Can you imagine? Am I healing all the allies by an additional like 100 by additional almost 11,000 health? So if she revived, say, a Marius with 50% health, that would be 23,000. So she'd be reviving him with like 35,000 health instead of 23. Well, okay, yeah, 34, something like that. That's actually insane. That could be really strong as well. All right, are there any others we missed? Actually, for each debuff, 10% more healing. Speed for each dead ally. And restore. Okay. Yeah, so Revival Blessing's very exciting. This one's not bad. This one's not bad. This one's not terrible either, but it's kind of rare. I mean, I guess sometimes they die more than once. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that is Kaja. And that is it for me today. I will see you guys all in the next one. Cheers.